Sweet chin music. No. Undertaker pulling himself up. There it is!
I know there was a lot of disdain between these two, but there has to be a better solution than duking it out. I'm not sure if he's trying to escape or take this fight into a new and dangerous direction. Not wasting any time now. This superstar darting towards their opponent.
It's gonna be an all-out war.
These two won't even wait for the opening bell.
The official desperately trying to...
I can't leave my house. I can't leave my house. If y'all been around for a minute and you follow me on Twitch and you're around the live streams, then you know that I'm usually not home on Sundays because I'm spending time with the fam. And I was doing just that. And I hop on Instagram last night and I start scrolling. And the second post I see is Crody crawled up out the grave. And what's he got to say? He over here making captions again after Kendrick told him stop with the captions. It's time for that action. But this man done posted The Heart Part 6 out now. And The Heart Part 6 is a shot at Kendrick right away with the title because of the Heart series. But then I see the picture. And I see Dave Free. Now this is a comment on Instagram. And I see his heart reacted by the author. And then I see this a heart comment. I'm like, well, if I think back to that Family Matters diss track, he said that might be Dave Free's kid. So I did some digging. And I pull up Whitney's Instagram. And I didn't have to go very far. This is some surface level stuff here. And the first post on her Insta, the most recent one, is a picture of her and her kids. No Kendrick. And what is the first comment on there? Right here. Dave Free posting hearts. And it's heart reacted by the author, Whitney herself. Drake said it, not me. I was just following up on a lead. I was doing some investigative journalism, and that's a little weird. Why you posting hearts on another girl's post? I'm just saying. Crody said it, not me. But listen, yo, they been dropping like crazy. Drop. They about to give us 50 diss tracks. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all of them. Because I got a competition that I'm in of my own. They're competing with one another. And I'm in a competition. If you've been around the channel for a minute, then you know what I'm talking about. There's some stuff going on behind the scenes. But I got to take care of that. I got to focus on that. And if you stick around, then you're going to see. But either way, I've been seeing comments saying, why don't you have more subscribers? I don't know. I wish I did. But maybe it's because I pause a lot and some people don't like that. And if you don't like it and you're not down with that, then I got two words for you. You know, D-Generation X, Shawn Michaels. I'm connecting the dots. And if you haven't been paying attention to the other ones, then you ain't going to know that. But I do appreciate you being here nonetheless. And if you want to help me get more subscribers, then like, comment, share. Sharing the video helps it get exposed to more people. And just know that I do appreciate you. If nobody else tells you that, I say it on every video, and I mean it. You are appreciated right here. So much love to you. We're going to jump in here and dissect this thing. The Heart Part 6. Much love.
All right.
Is that Aretha Franklin? Let me see you prove it. Okay, Drake with a sample. Yeah.
All right. The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped. I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090.
He trying to spin it around on him here. Because Kendrick said he got wires in your inner circle. But Drake said, look, I got your lines tapped. I'm dialed in. You dial the phone because your lines are tapped. But he's dialed into the competition. Let's see how dialed in you are, Drake. All right, buddy.
I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal Connect stand.
I did say he should go into witness protection program. He should put his hood up and go into hiding. Now, you might want to hide out in a small town because I don't think Kendrick gonna stop Drake. But I like that little scheme there with the trial, because where's the proof of the trial now? And he wants evidence. Where's your proof at, Kendrick? If he's on trial, then where's your proof? You got to present the evidence to the jury, and then the files go in the cabinet. So the filing cabinet, you put the evidence in the cabinet, and also cabinet is the law term analogy for the people who make the laws. Nice little scheme there.
Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal Connect stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for...
That's a bar. That's a bar. I'm a war general. I got this jacket covered in medals and awards. And Drake is basically saying he's been to war with other rappers before, but also the war general. If you wear a jacket and you get medals that you display on it, and the awards, also in war, there's full metal jackets as in ammunition, because he's firing lyrical bullets, but those metal jackets are also real bullets. And the medal could also, that could tie back into the beginning with the Pulitzer Prize that Kendrick won, because you could put that medal on your jacket too.
Honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even
Yo? Nah. He's saying that he fed Kendrick the information. What? Bro, if that's true, that's crazy. Because Kendrick did say he had people on the inside, but what if those people were just giving him fake information? So, oh my, and he talked about the rat at the beginning. Damn. Nah, but that don't make any sense. Hold up. If he just said the people you get your information from are clowns, and then he's saying we're the ones who fed you, Drake, you saying you the one who fed him the information. You calling yourself a clown. What? That don't make any sense, Drake. Did you just diss yourself? What in the 8 Mile of dissing yourself is going on right now? You out here making yourself look like a clown. Why'd you say that? What? What are you talking about? How? If you fed him the information, but the people who gave him the information are clowns, you are the clown. Congratulations. You played yourself. That doesn't make any sense. The only way you could spin that is if he goes back to the beginning when he's talking about the rat. And if you watch Law and Order and they send people undercover and they're wearing a wire. He did say you got the lines tapped and all that. But if they're wearing a wire and then they get compromised, so they have a suspicion that someone in their inner circle is a rat, they give them fake information to go back to the competition. And then when the competition uses that information, then they know and they confirm that they are the rat. But that would also mean that Kendrick wasn't lying. He was for real when he said he had someone on the inside. But that would also mean that Drake's not lying right now either, saying that he's sending back with fake information. But if you sending them with fake information, I'm going to need to see some proof. I'm going to need to see some receipts, Drake. You talk about proof at the beginning. I'm going to need to see some proof. Why isn't that on the screen right now where you sent them with this fake information? I don't know about that, Drake. Nah, that sounds like you calling yourself a clown.
medals, honor, and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation.
Oh my goodness. So he ties back into that Ozempic with the inflation, drugs, and they'll deflate you. So he's trying to spin that and say that Kendrick is just inflating these rumors and these accusations. But to me, what it sounds like right now, if I don't see any proof, I don't see any the receipts, Drake, it sounds like Kendrick said, you a master manipulator and you trying to spin this narrative. He just mentioned the manipulator right there. It sounds like Drake wants to be this big mastermind of this operation, but I don't know about all that.
Thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bitch.
I like how he set that up. The fans are thinking this is my expiration because the fans are acting like he's dead. And even I was saying he was buried, but in the pet cemetery. And now Crody done rised up out of the grave and he got something to say. But the way he used the expiration there to talk about himself, because the fans are acting like it's his expiration. Then he goes on to talk about the medication, which does have an expiration date. So nice little setup there.
The Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now.
Oh, now see, he tied it back in. I discussed it before I even hit play. Oh boy. But that's a good question. Why isn't Whitney coming to Kendrick's defense? Because normally the baby mamas be like, don't talk about my man like that. You a fucking liar, player. They be going on a press tour and everything. He's lying. But sometimes the dudes be checking their girls. They're like, don't say nothing. You stay out of it. I'm going to handle this. I handle my own. But that is a good question. And then he presents, why is she following Dave Free but not Mr. Morale? I didn't do all that digging. Is he saying that she follows Dave Free on Instagram but doesn't follow Kendrick? Hey, there might be something to that then. I don't know. That's a little strange.
Dave Free and not Mr. Morale. You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over.
What's he talking about Epstein? He said, I predicted that you were going to talk about the Epstein angle, but Kendrick never mentioned Epstein. He mentioned Weinstein when he said that I want you and Weinstein to be in a cell and get fucked until you die. Like, that's Weinstein, though. But he didn't mention Epstein. I've dissected every track so far, and he never mentioned Epstein at all. Drake, what you doing? What you exposing yourself? I don't know. What you talking about here, buddy? That's a little...
TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother...
Hey, yo, I like that. So the disdirect shit, the direction, but also misdirect shit, misdirection, and then disdirect. So he's saying that Kendrick should be just dissing directly towards him, but instead he's misdirecting all of these narratives at him. But Drake was also sending shots in every direction when he was dissing too. So that's kind of like, you know, he would talk about Rick Ross, A$AP Rocky, when he should have been focused on Kendrick, because that's the real problem that's at your front door right now, Drake.
fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own
Mother I. He said his mother came over to his house. Mother I. He talking about Mother I Sober from the Mr. Morale album. But Mother I Sober, because he said that's the track where you said that you got molested. Drake, what you talking about? Kendrick, he literally stated that he didn't, though. You must not have been listening. See, that don't make no sense, Drake. Again, Drake on here not making sense. He kind of, like, Drake, what are you doing right now? Kendrick said, you not as calculated, he's calculated, you not as calculated, and you also fabricating stories because you heard Mr. Morale. Well, guess what? You proving that right now. Because if you heard Mr. Morale, now you're trying to fabricate a story saying that he got molested when Kendrick specifically said that he did not. So, out here, Kendrick predicted that this would happen, and Drake did say on the Tailor-Made freestyle that Kendrick would come with the child accusations, and he did. But the whole Epstein thing, he didn't say that. So these angles that he's trying to take here, he is fabricating, and that is exactly, that's actually kind of crazy. Kendrick saying that he's going to fabricate stories because he heard Mr. Morale, and that song is on. Mother I Sober is on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Wow.
Just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with is so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now
Touch My Body by Mariah Carey, and then you're gonna start reflecting. He's gonna say he gonna have a flashback, like he got PTSD or something from it. That's wild. That is wild.
By Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why that's the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never hit.
Excuse me? Excuse me. You're too famous. You would have been arrested by... Drake, have you not heard? You even mentioned Epstein. Do you understand who that is? You understand what he was doing, right? And he still got arrested. You never heard of Weinstein, like Kendrick mentioned? You never heard of Bill Cosby? Like, what? You're just too famous. You're too famous to get arrested, and you're above all this. And I know there's a lot of people on that list from the island, and they're saying they're celebrities, and they haven't been arrested yet. Is that what you're saying, Drake? Is that what you're trying to tie in here? What's going on, man? Because we're halfway through this, and this sounds like you on trial right now. And if this is the evidence that you're presenting to the jury, like you talk about at the beginning, good luck, buddy. Good luck. You should have hired a better lawyer. You know, when the client decides to represent themselves, this is what he's doing right now. Your Honor, my client would like to take the stand. They want to represent themselves. And then they get up there, they're like, so, you see, what had happened was, I'm too famous. Nah, dog. Nah. Like, what? Bro, you never heard of Diddy? He slapped you. The diddler got busted. We on here talking about the drizzler right now. Nah, this ain't it. This ain't it, Chief. You gonna have to boot it down.
If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit's too intimate. I'm praying you were...
Now I like that. That is a bar. They breeding resentment because if Dave did sleep with Whitney, he's going to resent both of them, but also breeding resentment, as in breeding the kid. So now he's going to not only resent the kid, but the kid literally got bred. So that still ain't enough, Drake. You played yourself, man. Nah, this ain't it. It's over. You lost already. What you talking about? You can't present that to... How is that your case? I'm too famous. That is not a defense, Drake.
Cuts that never healed and how they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents. But you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned it A minor, but niggas gotta...
Hey. Kendrick did say that they should all be on a list. The Neighborhood Watch, all that. But then he said Easy does it. So he's telling Kendrick, pump the brakes. You know, Easy does it. Calm down there, buddy. But then Easy does it, as in Eazy-E, the song by Eazy-E, and NWA, straight out of Compton. Kendrick being from Compton, Eazy-E. And also in NWA, we got Dr. Dre, who signed Kendrick. And then, hold up. Because if he talking about child accusations, wasn't MC Ren in NWA, didn't he get accused of sexual assault from like a 16-year-old girl or something like that? Hold up.
Both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned it A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross.
Yeah, he flipped it on him. Oh, because Kendrick said A minor, and you mentioned A minor, but then he comes back with the keys, and did you hear the little keys from the piano playing in the background there? Let's run it back. Every time he mentioned a key, it played.
You mentioned it A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the...
That was slick. That was slick. So you gotta be sharp, as in be sharp with your mind, but be sharp. So he's just playing on all these chords here. And then you think D flat, but D major. So he thought he laid Drake out flat, like he was out cold. He's flat out. But D flat also being the key, and then D major. He's saying he's major. You got like a major problem now because you're dealing with Drake. That was a nice little flip on it. I'll give him that.
Who was it? You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with...
This man mentioning Rick Ross again. So Rick Ross's plane went down that trip to Malaysia, all that, and then the meme was that Drake is the one who got his plane shot down because Rick Ross said something about that. So now he's using that to play on there. But he's saying that he can get to Kendrick. That's the message here. And the razor, ooh. I like the visuals, you know, when you say stuff that's vicious like that, that's what you gotta go for.
Air like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop.
Nah.
Saver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking...
Why you mentioning Millie Bobby Brown, though? Who mentioned... Ain't nobody mentioned... Nah. Nobody said her. Why you bringing her up again? The only people that been talking about her... Well, I talked about her at the reaction because everybody talks about her, but Kendrick didn't. So how you responding to that? Drake, what you doing, man? You telling on yourself right now? Be honest. Are you telling on yourself? I don't know, man. Listen, Kendrick never mentioned Millie Bobby Brown. That's all I'm saying. And now you out here, so he talked about Whitney, but he goes Whitney, Millie Bobby Brown, Whitney and Bobby Brown. So that was cool, but he's talking about Whitney, his wife. So again, using Whitney and Whitney Houston all in the same scheme again. He's been doing that. He's been following up on that. But Drake, why bring up Millie Bobby Brown? That's a little weird, man.
Rick Ross air like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dog. Not a
Hold up. I never looked twice at no teenager. Yeah, you did though. Yeah, you did. What the hell you talking about? You literally did. There is a video. This happened years ago. This man was on stage and he kissed a 17-year-old. And he like, how old are you? She said 17. Drake like, what? Hey, you thick though. I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. And I like the way your breasts feel against my chest. There is a video of that. You can find it online anywhere. And first of all, why... I didn't look twice at no teenager. Why you looking in the first place? That's kind of weird too, man. Drake, this is getting weird by the day. Or by the second, actually. But how is that a defense, man? That is literal evidence right there. You wanted the proof? There is evidence out there. It's circulating. This man is telling on himself.
That one flight from Malaysia, I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and...
Yeah, and I like that. I like that. Because I'm a hit maker, not a peacemaker. The hit maker, he talking about himself making hit records, but also a hit maker. Like a contract killer, he putting a hit out on you. Again, following up on that Rick Ross thing, like, I can get you got. And then I'm not a peacemaker. You know, I was actually hoping that after this was all said and done, before some of these more recent ones came out, I was like, yo, could you imagine after the diss tracks, if the big three actually made a record together? Could you imagine that? The whole world would have went crazy. But he said there ain't no peacemaker. So he's not making peace with him. And after all the things that have been said, I don't think it's happening. But this man talk about Peacemaker, you know, the John Cena TV show. That's what he's talking about. No, I'm just playing. But either way, the Peacemaker is also the gun. And he talks about loading the ammo up in the chamber. He's got lyrical bullets. You put it in the Peacemaker, and then the Hitmaker will take care of it. All right. That was a bar.
Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't want to fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you
maybe when you meet your maker. And what did he just say? Hitmaker. Peacemaker, maybe when you meet your maker. It connects.
When you meet your maker, I don't want to fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could...
I don't want to fight a woman beater. It'll feed your nature. Drake, are you tapping out right now? Did he just tap out because he realized he was dealing with a crazy person? I think he got in a fight and he thought he was just going to go for the knockout. But he found out that he was fighting Nate Diaz. And that man is durable. So now Drake's getting tired. And he realized Nate's returning to fire. You ever see that Leon Edwards, Nate Diaz fight where Leon was whooping him? And then what happened in the end? Drake, uh-oh. Because Nate Diaz cracked that boy, rocked him in the end. So Drake like, nah, he crazier than I thought. He crazier. I'm tapping out. I don't want to fight a woman beater. That also, hold up, because this man said it'll feed your nature. There might be more to that.
100 more records, I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't want to fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still...
I don't want to fight with a woman beater. It'll feed your nature. So he's playing on Kendrick, of course, beating women. But if he's saying, I don't want to fight you, it'll feed your nature, as in being a woman beater, Kendrick has called Drake female several times. He's alluded to that Drake is feminine. Is Drake admitting right now that he is a woman and he doesn't want to get beat up by Kendrick? Drake, you dissing yourself again. What are you doing? This gotta be... He acting like Cheddar Bob right now. He's shooting himself.
You meet your maker. I don't want to fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you send him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor.
I'll see you when I see you like Fantasia. Fantasia from American Idol. Her biggest song was When I See You. He tied it in there. He just fit that in for the rhyme scheme, but...
Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer.
Oh!
I promise.
Oh! Ooh! Oh, nah. Nah. The setup. Whitney, you can hit me. You can hit me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Because he got that hotline bling. Whitney, he really trying to get Whitney a booty call, though. He said, I only fuck with Whitney's. And now here he is again. He trying to slide in on Kendrick's girl. But then when I hit you back.
Your back, it's a lot safer.
He said, what? He said, what? You can hit him on his cell phone, and Kendrick said that he don't talk on no celly. Drake like, I'll do it. And then if you need a favor, like a sexual favor, and when I hit you back, it'll be a lot safer. Because he gonna call her back, but also, if he's hitting her back on the phone, it could be he's hitting it from the back, and it'll be a lot safer. So he's saying that he ain't gonna beat on her like he's saying Kendrick does. That's a crazy bar.
And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but...
The way that flow was nice, the competitor, the predator, the editor, the blogger and editor.
Really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but... It is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out, though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one to try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, like, you know.
Yeah, thank you, Drake. I'm glad. We got Kendrick to drop more tracks than he has in 10 years, and he's about to go back into hibernation when he's all said and done here. We ain't gonna hear from him for another 5 years. But I'm good. I'm glad hip-hop got this. We the real winners right now, the fans of hip-hop. This is good for the culture, and we got some records out here now. We got things to talk about for the next couple years.
I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, like, you know, but just let me know when we're getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
That it? Okay. Listen, man. Everything in your shit is facts. I gotta see the proof. Where is your proof? You gotta present the evidence to the jury, Drake. That's all I'm saying. Where's it at? You can't just say I got the facts, but then not show us anything. Drake. This man got up. He took the stand. Your Honor, the defense rests. But Drake, I must confess, if this is your best, this was not it. This is not it. It ain't gonna do it. It ain't gonna cut it. Nope. It's not gonna do it, bud. All right? Not happening. Now, y'all let me know who you think won, because I don't even know if Kendrick dropped right now while I'm recording this, but if he didn't, let me know who y'all think won down in the comments. I put a comment on the other video, the last one, asking who you think got the best diss track of all time. Y'all let me know Best diss track ever, because we got a lot of them now. We got like, what, 10 more now or something? Crazy. But Drake, this one's not it. You played yourself with this one. Your Honor, if I was lying, my pants would be on fire right now. No. Sorry. Anyways, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna go handle some things. Much love to you guys. Make sure you leave a like. We got other videos up on the channel. We're gonna start doing some anime stuff. I know there's a lot of anime fans intertwined with this, so y'all go fuck with the other video that I got out right now for the anime openings. And I know you guys, if you had a childhood watching anime, you know some of those bangers. But this is great competition right here. I don't know, but we the real winners on some real shit. So love, peace, chicken grease. Y'all be easy, never greasy. It's your boy Snake Venom S to the VZ. We out.